Hey everyone, this is KHOU 11's Orko Manna. I'm here at the beautiful Avenida Plaza in downtown Houston, where we are now less than an hour away from the big showdown between the University of Houston Cougars and the Gonzaga Bulldogs in the round of 32 for the NCAA tournament. Very exciting. If you were with us on TV just about for our digital show for about 30 minutes ago, you know that there were only a few people here, but you can see so many more people have started to show up here for this watch party, again hosted by Houston First here at Avenida Plaza. And you can see this giant 20-foot LED screen that they've set up so that everyone can get a glimpse of the action tonight. Right now it's the Texas Tech Drake game for the round of 32, but we know that the Houston Cougars will be taking on Gonzaga Bulldogs again in just less than an hour. I want to walk you through the crowd here so you can see we've got a sea of red here for all the Cougs fans. And we can see people sitting in some of the chairs that have been provided, but also a lot of people bringing their own lawn chairs here to celebrate this game and hopefully see a victory. And we're going to walk our way over here. We have a couple of new friends that I've made here. We have Steve and Aura O'Brien. How are you guys doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Okay, and so how excited are you for this game?
We are super excited. I think we're gonna win, so we're ready to go to Indiana.
And
Wow. San Antonio, Indiana.
she's excited. She's already predicting the future, guys. And you were talking to me about, your kids go to UH or they went to UH.
Class of 1994, my son graduated in 2017 and my daughter in 2020.
So what's this like for you? I know you're pretty heavily involved with UH as part of the parents group. Talk to me about what this tournament means to you.
Well, I mean, we have come a long way. It's great to see how the coach brought the team to where we are at right now, and it's just amazing to see the town, the university, the students, everybody get together and get behind the team. I mean, it's super exciting to see the involvement of the community.
Yeah, super exciting to be at this watch party too. Steve, what's it like kind of being out here with all these folks?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, Houston always puts on a good show. This actually accentuates everything relative to the school, the University of Houston. As she said, it's come such a long way. And it's just such a great environment out here. HPD does a great job. All the festivities, we really enjoy ourselves. We come out here, got my cooler out here.
I was gonna say I spotted that. I want to know what's in that cooler. Do you mind showing us what you got in there?
Hey, I've got my Michelob Ultra. What can I say? I know my friends are laughing at me, but I love it.
You came prepared for a good night.
Came totally prepared for a great night.
Awesome. Well, you two have a great time. Thanks so much for chatting with us.
Thank you.
Of course, of course.
Okay. Well, I just want to say hi to all the cook moms out there. I am here representing cook moms, and anybody who wants to join, just look up UH Cook Moms. Thanks.
Awesome. And I'm going to ask you one last question. I'm going to ask this to everyone that we're talking with. What's your score prediction for tonight?
They've got us by 5, and I'm hoping everybody's hitting tonight, and I'd like to see us win by, I like good games. I want to head by 30.
Okay, ahead by 30. Okay. What about you?
74 to 60 Houston.
Okay. Either way, a victory. You guys, thank you so much. Enjoy your night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I mean, we're getting a lot of excitement out here. People really ready for the Cougs to win this round, go on to further rounds like Aura was talking about here. I want to bring us over to this side. Obviously, you're seeing all of the people who are out here, but it's not just people. We've got some animals, too. I've got Danielle here. Talk to me about dressing up your dog for tonight's party.
Well, this is Bo, and he came out ready to support the Cougs, just like me. I graduated from U of H, and before he was born, but he's been out here with me to celebrate. We were super excited to be here, and yeah, go Cougs.
You talk about the excitement. I mean, we can see more and more people coming here right before tip-off. Describe the energy out here.
The energy is always live when the Cougs get together. This is like my 3rd or 4th year coming out here. and every year it gets better and better. We get more support from people that didn't necessarily graduate from the school, but they hear the energy, they hear our excitement, and they want to join in and they support. Yeah.
And when it comes to March Madness, the NCAA tournament, watching the Cougs, what's your favorite part about that?
My favorite part is watching my team. Honestly, I don't care about who else is in the brackets. I don't care about who else is playing. My goal is to support my team and support our players, show love from where I am. Yeah.
Amazing. And you've got the outfit, and your dog has the outfit to prove that.
Yeah.
Danielle, thank you so much. I'm asking this to everyone that we're talking with. What's your score prediction for tonight?
I don't know the exact score. I do think it's going to be a tough game, but I think we can pull it out. I know our defense is super good, so it's a good matchup for our offense. We're number 1 seed for a reason, so I don't know. It might not be a large point margin like the last game was, but we can definitely pull it out. Yeah.
Hoping for a win. Danielle,
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your night. So yeah, again, everyone really hoping for a win. I know that the Cougs are the number 1 seed for the Midwest, so it is a lot of pressure for this team to make sure that they can try to come out with the win to go on to the round of 16. But either way, we've got a lot of different people over here. We just spoke to Danielle, who is a graduate of the University of Houston. And we've also got plenty of students here as well who are currently UH students. And that's why I want to bring in Jasmine over here. You are a junior at UH right now, so talk to me about being out here at this watch party right now.
It's very, very fun, something new, something to kind of get me acclimated and adapted to the Houston Cougs family. Go Cougs, go Cougs. I love every second of it. I dread but am grateful for the day that I graduate, but as long as I'm a part of the UH Cougar family, no place like home, right?
Exactly, and you have the sign, you've got the beads, the hoodie, the towel, you've got everything.
Yeah, I might have did a little shopping. Sorry, Grandma.
I mean, what's it like being out here with all these people, people who are like you students, but also people who've graduated, families of UH students? What's it like being out here with everyone?
Makes me feel great, actually, that, there's more than just the UH student base, student family that loves the team and loves the school as a whole. A lot of alumni are here, like you said, a lot of just Houston Cougar fans. It's great. It feels good.
And how much do you like watching the basketball team? I mean, they're pretty good for a while.
For back-to-backs, Big 12 champions, come on. You couldn't get any better than that. Couldn't get any better. I'm ready to see them bring home another dub for UH. Go Cougs.
Speaking of the dub, we're asking everyone we're talking with what their score prediction for tonight is. What do you think it'll be?
Let's just say UH triple digits, Gonzaga double digits.
Okay, so triple digits. That's not a bad prediction. Jasmine, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. So again, we were out here for the past hour or so, and throughout that time, we've seen more and more people fill Avenida Plaza here. And if you just take a look this way again, people filling the red seats that have been provided, bringing their own soccer chairs, lawn chairs out here to watch this game on this huge 20-foot LED screen that's been set up. Again, you can hear that music coming off of the speakers next to the TV, but in addition to the actual game, if we turn this way, right next to Jasmine, you can see that there is a DJ booth here. Pretty cool. We're gonna have some music and a DJ playing some jams throughout the night, keeping the energy flowing and going as the game kicks off again, like I said, around 7:40. And again, we saw the crowd up by the TV, but there's even more people this way as we walk through Avenida Plaza. And you can see some of those tents back there. Those tents have some games where there will be prizes given out throughout the night. So just a lot of different activities, different things for people to do, in addition to obviously watching the game, watching the Cougs take on the Bulldogs. And like we were talking about, there's a variety of different people here. We've got families of Cougars, we've got Houston residents, we've got people who've graduated, and we've got students. And we just spoke to one student, Jasmine, And we have another student that we want to talk with here. We've got Logan. So what's it like being out here?
Oh, dude, it's lovely. You know, I love to see communities, all different generations out here. I was actually talking to this gentleman. He graduated during the pandemic, and it's cool seeing your community full shining out, showing love, really watching the Cougars do what they do, you know?
And you're a current student, so what's it like kind of being in this moment, watching the team for your school do so well?
Oh, dude, I mean, honestly, it makes you love the community. It gives you that school spirit. I never understood it, and I watched the UH men's basketball game, and I was like, oh yeah, this is it. This is that spirit that they talk about all the time. Yeah, so it's lovely, really, honestly.
And so obviously, you know, this game is pretty important. They're going to play Gonzaga, hoping to move on to the... We got a thumbs down. You're the first one, but I'm sure there'll be plenty more as the night goes on.
Oh man, I think it'll be a good game. It'll be a close one, but I do believe in our Cougars to pull this one out, you know? They're playing good all game. Sharp's really on a hot seat right now, so we'll see him shine out. I'm expecting good things entirely, absolutely.
You mentioned to win. What do you think the score is going to be?
I think it'll be a 5-point, 7-point game. I think it'll be close, maybe around 70, 65 points, really, honestly. It'll be a good one. I'm excited.
Awesome. Well, Logan, enjoy the game. Thanks so much for chatting with us. All right, take care. So yeah, we've got, you know, people optimistic about the outcome of the game, but they know that Gonzaga is definitely a team that will put up a fight against the Cougs. So again, hoping for a victory, but you never know what can happen out here. Again, we're taking a look at all of the folks here at Avenida Plaza for this watch party hosted by Houston First. Different people sporting the red for the University of Houston, getting ready for this game, and it's really going to be a fun night. As I mentioned, in addition to the game, on that huge screen, we've got a DJ booth, we've got all these games that are being played back here. And in fact, I want to walk us this way so we can get a closer look at some of the games that are being played over here. I did see some mini basketball, so that is promising. So if we come this way, obviously we've got some tents and some booths set up for the university and for other organizations here. The UHCougars.com tent back there. And then, like I mentioned, we've got these Bud Light booths back here. We've got some basketball set up. We've got some cheers saying "Go Houston," very exciting. We got this merch tent over here as well. And in addition to the huge 20-foot LED screen I was talking about, we've got these other smaller screens out here. So, I mean, if you're coming back here to get some merch, to play some of the games, you won't be missing the matchup tonight. You can still see everything on these smaller screens back here. But again, toward the end of the Avenida Plaza area, we've got this merch tent and then these games. We've got some basketball over here. We saw some people playing that a little bit later, or a little bit earlier. We are expecting more people to show up before tip-off, which is around 7:40 tonight. And we're expecting this whole area to be packed like we saw it packed on Thursday night for the Cougs' big win again against SIU Edwardsville. So again, really exciting night out here. It's still a little bit calm. We're expecting the energy to really pick up once we get closer to the game, but it is still really exciting out here. And if we walk this way, you can get a pretty good vantage point of the whole plaza area, all the people in their red watching that huge screen up there. And tonight's event is actually being emceed by our very own Amanda Henderson. She just spoke to the crowd a little bit ago, and she's going to take the stage again to talk to them before the performances kick off. We're told around 7:15-ish we're going to see some of the cheerleaders, the UH band, some performances up there on the stage closer to where the screen is. So it's going to be a lot of energy, a lot of excitement out here ahead of the game, and then obviously during the game as well. So we're going to keep walking over here this way. We want to show the crowd out here just to see the number of folks who are out here for this watch party. And we've got different generations, as Logan, that student, was talking about. We've got families, people who've graduated decades ago, graduated years ago, current students, just a lot of different people out here. And then I actually want to talk to these folks over here. You guys are out here wearing your red. Talk to me about being out here right now.
Well, first of all, we're glad that the city's coming out here. We love being out here every year, year after year. And this is round 2. A big battle tonight against that other team. But yeah,
that we're not going to name.
We're not going to name. But yeah, Cougars, 6 years in a row to Sweet 16. Yeah, we're ready for tonight. And yes, I always bring out my family with all our alumni, so it's a lot of fun.
And so you graduated from
Yes,
UH.
correct.
So what's it like to be able to support your team, all this time later with your family and friends?
So year after year, season ticket holders for football, baseball, basketball. So we're always within the system because we like to support Cougar Red for the city here in Houston.
Cougar Red, you've got the shirt, you've got the pom-poms, you've got your own cooler.
Oh yes, always prepared, little chairs, and come early because you get here at game time, might be a little bit more packed here tonight.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, how, tip-off isn't until around 7:40, but we're expecting the whole place to be packed when it gets closer to that
And
time.
in years past, we've had screens even further down from the fountains, and so the crowds get bigger the closer we get to Final Four, but we'll be in San Antonio watching them.
And will you physically drive out there?
Yes, we will. We have season tickets, so we will definitely get Final Four tickets. Yes.
Awesome. And your name, sir?
Henry.
Henry, thank you so much.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of your night. So yeah, like I said, a lot of optimism tonight for this game, a lot of excitement from folks who graduated from UH, and also current students and just the community. Houston really rallies behind its teams, including collegiate teams. So to see all these folks out here, even folks that don't necessarily have a connection to UH, come out here and support the Cougs is always really great to see. As our friend was just saying, we are expecting more and more people to continue showing up as we get closer and closer to game time, but it's pretty packed already. You can see not a lot of empty space in this front half of Avenida Plaza near that 20-foot LED screen with that music blasting, but we are expecting, again, more and more people to show up here tonight for this game. Again, a round of 32 game between the Gonzaga Bulldogs and the University of Houston Cougars. Houston coming off that huge win against SIU Edwardsville on Thursday. Big point difference there. We're going to see if that can happen tonight against Gonzaga. It is going to be a closer game. A lot of people have been saying that, but everyone's still hoping and expecting a Cougs victory once that continues, once that game picks up. So that's what we're expecting to see out here as well. Again, you can see all these people bringing their pets, bringing their friends, bringing some snacks and some drinks, just getting ready for this game, which again starts about 30 minutes from now. So we've got a lot of excitement. The music is blasting. Again, like I said, we're expecting some performances to kick off in just a few minutes here from the University of Houston band, some cheerleaders. We're going to have the mascot out here. It's just going to be a pretty fun time for everyone. And it's perfect weather. I mean, if you're outside at all in the Houston area, you know it's beautiful out. The wind is pretty light. It's comfortable. People wearing t-shirts, light jackets. It's a great day to be outside at this watch party to take in the sights and sounds of all the folks here and that big game. So again, tip-off is in about half an hour at 7:40 against the University of Houston Cougars and Gonzaga Bulldogs. Everyone here really rooting for a Cougars victory to move on to the Sweet 16. We're going to be out here covering the game and the fans, and we'll have more from fans coming up tonight on KHOU 11 News at 10. For now, I'm Orko Manna, and we'll see you later tonight.